Appreciate y'all. What we got here. Moving forward, let's get into this private resolutions or public here on High Frequency Radio. Welcome to the Foundation. I appreciate y'all checking this out. Here on the Foundation, we understand that incorrect information incorrectly applied can get you hurt. Correct information incorrectly applied can get you hurt. So, we look to understand, learn, and know the correct information so we can apply correctly. So we're benefiting. And when I say get you hurt, I mean you physically, emotionally, psychologically, your estate, things you own, your stuff. That's another thing. What is an estate? Basically, it's just all your stuff. I like to break down a lot of, jargon. So with that being said, let's talk about some resolutions. We all got resolutions. I know a lot of y'all try to quit smoking. You might have made it 3 days. You might have broke down already. Some of y'all, joined the gym, signed up for a gym. Are you going to continue to go? Are you not? Are you going to continue to not smoke? Are you not? These are resolutions that most people entertain in the new commercial year. But I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about what kind of resolutions do we have for our private estate? What kind of resolutions do we have for publicly the way that we do business? What do you resolve to do? It's a new commercial year. We understand that, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is a testament and, a good indicator of one being crazy. I know you, but here, let me just speak for myself. There are a lot of things that I do that don't benefit me or my family. I work on them every day. Not perfect. I struggle with a lot of things in my life. I struggle with a lot of psychological issues. Maybe not a lot. But, I was traumatized, in my upbringing. I've seen some very traumatic stuff in my life. I've dealt with really weird, selfish, negative, evil type of people in my career. And, I've had a really, really, really great life, but I've also had, different types of negative experiences. So there's things that I work on every day. There's things that I attempt to work on every day. One of those things being is establishing and making sure all of the potential is maximized with regards to my energy. So what do you mean? I know I'm sorry. Look, I know this. When it comes to working a job, being a 1099 employee, running your own business, whether it's a sole proprietorship, LLC, I don't really care. Let's not jump into that. When it comes to that, all of the energy that you put into that, whether you're working, getting up out of bed and you brush your teeth, you take a shower, and all the energy you're using to get ready, the energy you use to get to work, the energy you use to do your job, all of this energy, you understand what I'm saying, is being converted first and foremost. But during and through its conversion and how it's being converted, it's being taxed, which upsets me. Let's just go there. That just upsets me. Hey, why does it upset you so? Let me be Frank or Gary or Russell. I'm just playing. But let me be for real. Whether it's the Federal Reserve, Federal Open Market Committee, the United States, several states, the Union State, I don't care what you're talking about. Any of these companies or entities or whatever, none of these, the Federal Reserve, the IRS, the United States, the State Department, the Department of Homeland Security, any of these things, any of them, none of them charged my body, my physical flesh, with energy on this earth. they're not responsible for. The IRS didn't give me energy to go and sign this contract of employment with this employer, and yet there's a tax owed on the currency. I'm allowing my energy to be converted in. And that right there is the point that I'm trying to make with this little, digression, I guess. We are allowing, please understand, we are allowing our energy that does not come from anywhere in the public, period, to be converted into commercial notes, Federal Reserve notes, and to charge commercial transactions. Energy comes from the Mother Earth, the food on the Mother Earth, the Creator, so on and so forth. None of that came from commerce. It comes from you. Then you take that and you do a task, or you mine some gold, or you build some sheets or a house or something. And then because we choose to be compensated for the exchange of our energy, or the energy converted into labor or whatever, in Federal Reserve notes, there is a tax implication right there because we're using this currency. And that's what it is. It's currency. It's not money. It's currency. My private resolution is to be a noble and honor the Creator and my family, my ancestors, and those who depend on me, whom I'm responsible for in the conversion of that energy. And the best way to do that is to understand what proper commercial resolutions to make. Now, you can say commercial, people think that's public, and it has nothing to do with private. I beg to differ. You can do business in the public commercially with private entities. We know this, right? Cool. So my thing is, my resolution is to maximize the energy, however it's converted, that comes from my vessel, that comes from my spirit, my soul, from my, light, from my mind. To maximize that conversion into tangible assets. And to get into a position to where not only am I beginning to push myself into a better position, from that better position, I'm able to legally do things like legally avoid taxes on income. Because, that's really what it's about. We got a whole, this whole patriot movement, all these different movements, sovereign movement, this conscious movement, whatever. We all know, instinctively, that this taxes stuff is really ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. We're instinctually mad when we get this pay stub and see how much is taken. I feel a certain way that, my so-called tax dollars is going towards bombs that are being put in drones, involuntary taxation, and then voluntary taxation. Voluntary taxation is private. Involuntary is public, obviously. So some of us have resolutions for the commercial new year to transition into the private. We applaud the beginner. It would be an honor if I could assist you in your private transition. Some of you have resolutions to start your own business, 1099, an LLC or something. We applaud you. I look forward to assisting you in your endeavor. Some of you, some of us, our resolution is to get a better job, a better W-2 paying job. We applaud you. I look forward to assisting you, in that transition as well. What would I say? Transition to private, get your family estate together. Even if you have a job currently, start your own business. That will be my resolution for you, my family. And I'm not saying you got to go and, a business, man. Look, you can do a business out your closet with a laptop. You don't even need a printer. You just need a flash drive. You can go to like Office Max or Kinko's or wherever and print it off for the flash drive. I think, one of the biggest things is we see what businesses are because they're large enough to employ us or our friends or family members, and don't realize that that's not the only way businesses are set up, and that's not the only way, businesses are legitimate. So my resolution for you would be, to begin your private transition, to understand that when you're dealing in the private, a lot of people, talk about the 9(8) number. That is just in addition to the, your trust indenture. What's the difference? Well, the trust indenture, it's a contract. It does not owe its existence to legislation, codes from the federal government or the state that you're in or any state that you decide to move the situs of the trust to. It doesn't owe its existence to legislation or any of these, public entities, laws or whatever, so therefore it's not governed. Now think about your taxes, your 1040. Think about it. Think about all the rules. I mean, I printed off the 1040 instruction. That thing is pretty thick. Think all about the different schedules and stuff. Those are different rules and limitations imposed by the Internal Revenue Service because they're the accounting arm of the Treasury. The Treasury is under Congress. Congress makes legislation, and they legislate these specific public entities. There's only so many things you can do with them. The new tax reform that won't take effect technically until the year 2018 fiscal, tax return. So that's what, 2019, April? It lowers the tax rate for corporations, which may stimulate corporate funding. But either way, that right there should be incentive for you to start your company. Because now automatically, starting this year, the corporate tax rate was almost cut in half. I don't have the numbers in front of me. I don't like to say stuff out the side of my neck, so I'm not just going to say anything. But my resolution for you, like I said, to get your private estate together. What's your private estate? So private estate is a business trust. What do you do with the business trust? So the business trust is the shareholder of your corporation. Oh, word. Why? So that way you don't have to take income to the individual. Yep. So the business, it takes its deductions that are allowed by, the Internal Revenue Service, and it passes the taxable income to the shareholder. Same thing like Apple, Google, all these other companies. They tax their taxable income to the shareholders. The shareholder's responsibility is to report that income on their individual return. Instead of getting money from the company to the individual, put it in the individual bank account that you use your Social Security number to open, and that bank is going to report all that to the IRS in the name and the IRS on the EIN or the Social Security number of the debtor, which means you fall under the 1040 system, which means you're limited to the rules of the deductions and so on, allowable, so on and so forth, of the 1040 tax return, which is all bad. Let the trust take the income. The business trust takes its deductions that are allowed by the governing instrument, which is the indenture. And then it disperses its taxable income to the beneficiary, which is the family trust. So it sounds like at least a business trust and a family trust, right? Family trust is responsible for food, clothing, shelter, education, healthcare, and retirement services per contract. Article 1, Section 10, in part of the Constitution states, no state shall pass any law impairing the obligation of contracts. It's a contract entity, owes its existence to the contract, not to legislation. It's every dollar that leaves the trust is an expense of the trust. It's that simple. It's more complicated, but, that's real simple breakdown of, what's popping off. That's private. Title stuff, title assets in it, put money in it. Anything happens to you, you got to go bankrupt, whatever. You don't pay student loans, You protect your assets. Trust never dies. It can live forever. So it avoids inheritance tax, death tax, probate tax, estate tax. It avoids all types of taxation. And there's so many different remedies and many positive things that come along with understanding private. And it's complementary to having your own business. Now, start your own business. So I have a job, I understand. Starting your own business, it begins with thinking about it. So you got to start formulating. What do you like? What do you enjoy doing? If you worked a long day and you had to go home and finish something for your business, what would it have to be for you to not punch a baby in the face from anger? Don't ever punch babies in the face. I'm just saying, you got to be pretty angry to think about that. Something that you enjoy doing. Let's get back to our creator spirit. And once we start getting back to that creator spirit, understand that this information will allow us to administer what we create properly. So, I don't know. I want you to think about a resolution. And I'm not necessarily saying, anything personal. I'm not saying anything having to do with how you think or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or your man. None of that stuff. Y'all know me. I just want to get you straight. Y'all can handle all that. If you don't like him, I don't either. You mad at her, I'm mad at her. You mad at him, I'm mad at him. You know what I mean? Y'all my family. I just want you to be happy. I understand happiness has a lot to do with what we're able to and not able to do for those that we care about. It has a large bearing on our happiness. So let's make a resolution together. I resolve, to assist any of my brothers and sisters into their transition to the private or their expansion of or creation and establishment of their business. Your resolution needs to be something along the lines of, I resolve to help myself and allow myself to be helped to establish my private estate, organize it, learn how to administer it, protection, own nothing, control everything, and start my own business. Some of y'all listening to me, but I already started my business. You ain't talking to me, I'm not. Now I'm talking to you. Start building your business credit. Is it properly classified at the federal level as well as the state level? Is it a disregarded entity? Does it do the 1120, or do you have to do a sole prop on the 1040 schedule? These things, there's things that we can be doing to get moving. What's your marketing program looking like? You have a business plan. You have a 1-year outlook. You have a 2-year, 3-year outlook. You have a 5-year outlook from expenditures to sales. What's your relationship like with your vendors? Do you need vendors? Do you have a valid bank account? Are you protected from, the business going under? Or someone doesn't like your product, or they get hurt from your product, or, I don't know, maybe you get massages. You massage around, you did it. Things can happen. So if you do have a business, what are you doing to progress your business? How are your numbers looking? What are you doing to improve your numbers? And what's the point? What's the purpose? You got to be able to look around in your vicinity to see the purpose. My purpose, I just got to go look at one of my children. And I'm good. Some people, their purpose is music. Some people, their purpose is charity. My purpose is charitable as well. Some people's, whatever. What's yours? That's important. But we all should, definitely have a resolution for this fiscal year. Definitely. We should have goals. What's your goal? Email me, admin@welcometothefoundation.com. Even if you just want to holler at me. If you need some help, you want to take advantage of the special, you want a consultation, whatever. But I'm here to help you move forward. I've been helping myself. I've been helping many clients, people in the public, people in the private. Now, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I get a kick and enjoyment out of helping people. Out of helping people experience feelings and situations, a lot of times for the first time, and being a part of that, because there's a lot of things that I've done already, that I've experienced already, and I've already lived it. And the only way to get close to that feeling of doing it for the first time again is to watch, be a part of someone else doing it for the first time. And that's really a big part of what I get back. When people say thank you, when people, email me or call me and they say, "So, man, I had no idea how serious this was. Thank you so much." People email me, people call me and they say, "Yo, so I thought you were going to scam me. So many people out here scamming. I'm just going to keep it real. So I thought you was one of those dudes." Like, I've heard that so many times. Thank you just being you. Thank you for being real. Thank you for helping me. Thank you. Because I enjoy doing this. I definitely do. And I definitely want to see you succeed. I definitely want to see you with the correct information. I definitely want to see you in the correct position. And I definitely want to see you happy. I want to see you happy. And for my own selfish reason, because I want to be able to do my dance, travel this world, and run into my brothers and sisters being successful as well, all over. So I don't feel alone. I'm just playing. But I'm not joking. So what's your resolution? New year, new mindset. Let's really, really do different things. We think differently, act differently, so we will live differently. Our reality will be different. What we create will be different. Stop thinking so many negative thoughts. Stop accepting. That's one of my things. I'm going to stop accepting so many offers of negativity. Whether I'm driving in the whip and someone cuts me off and gives me the finger, you know what that finger is and that cut off? That's an offer, straight up, for me to jump in some BS, for me to jump in some BS type of thinking, attitude, so on and so forth. That's an offer. It's up to me to accept it. My thing for the new year, I'm just, you know what? I'm doing less accepting of the offers of me to not be in a good mood. People like to talk negative. I get off the phone. Yo, so you know what? Hey, I gotta go. Sorry, I got another call. Oh, okay, my bad. Like, you won't even know. I'm not even gonna tell you. Like, yo, you talking negative. I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm having a good day, and unless we're talking about, what's going on, and then we're gonna get to some solutions, because I'm a solution-based and solution-oriented individual. Fam, we gotta do this another time. I'm just, there's so much negativity I'm not accepting. And I wish that for you. And it starts in my mind. Like, I'm just not even, I'm doing less thoughts of negative. People that I think about negative, I might not be kicking it with you so much no more. Because if every time I think about you, some negative stuff, what you did, how you talking, how you being disrespectful, you know what? I don't need to be thinking about you. I need to be thinking about positive things. I need to be concerned with positive things, concerned with building my state, concerned with having a good time with my family, my friends, my people, my brothers, my sisters, helping, being a part of positive building, whether it be in the community or, urban development, the offering of grants for individuals to go to school or whatever it is. That's my resolution. So accept less offers of negativity and more offers of positivity. That's one of my resolutions. Another one is to do better. Do better in a lot of things. Do better in business. Be a better father. I could always work on that. I work on it every day. Some people look at me and be like, "You the best dad, man." You know what? I know what, some sisters, some females feel like, or some brothers even, what people feel like when they don't feel attractive and people say that they're attractive. I feel like that's what it feels like when people tell me that I'm doing, but you're a great parent. Because I don't really feel like it. I feel like I got to do more. I feel like I got to make more money, do more with them, provide more for them, teach them more, set them up more, put them in a better position more, buy more food. I don't know. Pay more bills. I just feel like I got to do so much more for them. That's another one. My children are tired of hearing about this stuff. I appreciate y'all. Y'all choose. They didn't choose it. Dad talking about trust again, and they take it to open their eyes. But I know they're going to appreciate it in the future. I know you're going to appreciate it in the future. So will your heirs and your family, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, what's your resolution? Some of us know we need to start our own business. I'm not going to tell on you. I'm not going to call you out. You know who you are, and some of us know that it's time to arrange our private affairs to maximize the wealth. Some of us is just sitting on information and ain't making no moves because we scared, because we comfortable, because I know what to expect, man. I've been doing this for 30 some odd years with these taxes. I ain't had no surprises. I don't want no surprise. That's on you. Do you not want surprises, or do you want to leave an estate for your heirs? Which one's more important? I find that I do great things when I'm thinking about someone else. I do a bunch of lazy shit when I'm thinking about myself. Excuse my language. Let's make a resolution, y'all. I got your back, whatever you need. Just hit me up. Email me. admin@welcometothefoundation.com. I'm going to open up the phone lines. I don't want to really hear too much about last week. I'm telling y'all. I told y'all I tried to get on, and it wouldn't let me on. I'm a noble. I don't lie. I'm telling you, I gave up when there was 15 minutes left in the broadcast. I was like, you know what? And yo, shout out to the Super G. Yo, is Super G on this week? Let me see. Super G? Looking for Super G. Oh, where's Super G at? Anyway, I don't see you in the caller queue. Super G from area code 215 stayed on the whole time, waiting for me to try to start the show. Like, people were calling in, hanging up. I can see you. You know, the Super G, area code 215, Super G just held it down. 215-8671, just in case, you know, if you ever listen to this in the archives, man. You the Super G. If you a sister, you the Super G stress. And I salute you. I apologize for the technical difficulties last week. With that being said, I'm about to open up the phone lines because, you know, it's time to do that dance. It's time to do that dance, y'all. First caller, 718-8092. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's the deal? It's Dal from Brownsville. How you doing, Sir L?
Hey, peace, Dal. How you doing, brother? It's good.
I'm all right. My voice is still jacked up, you know. That's a term I got from you. That term named jacked up. Only thing I could say is just be careful who you let on the ship so it'll be no mutiny, you know. Just be careful, you know. You check the past, you see how they doing presently, you know how they going to do in the future. Don't give up your game plan, you know. that, what they doing, I mean, they know they doing wrong. They know they doing wrong. It ain't gonna believe they doing wrong. So from there, it's no use in telling them they doing wrong, and they're gonna tell you what you want to hear, what you hope they're gonna change. But you don't even gotta say that. Just do your thing. Move on. So, camouflage it. Be there and not there at the same time. That's how you do that. That's what I say about that. Can't be stuck with them. Some people want to take you down like crabs in a barrel. So don't feed into that negative. Don't do contract with them. And that's the way I look at it.
None of that for the new
Hey,
year.
listen. Yeah, check this out. With your trustee class, thing like that. You ever think about doing like maybe something like I don't know, revolving thing with as far as like getting into the trustee class or something like that, or any of the other stuff that you offering.
You said I ever think about what?
Doing like a revolve. You know how they do the net 30, the net 10. You ever think about doing something like that with the services that you offering? The products that you offering. The consultations and stuff like that.
You mean like offering credit or like payment plans?
Yeah.
I've been known to do that. I've been known to price discriminate. That's price discrimination. But yeah, I've been known to do that. Why not?
Okay, so how you doing, man? How's your family? How's everything otherwise?
Man, everything is great. Family's great. Everybody's healthy. The water works.
That's good.
We got food.
Yeah.
I just booked a family trip for the Bahamas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything's great.
That's good. Everything's all right over here with me. I'm back on track. Yeah. I've been taking it easy for a while. That I didn't. But I'm back in swing now. It's just that my voice a little under the weather, so that'll fall into place. But anyway, everything is okay, man. It's a pleasure always talking to you. Oh, the question I do have for you. So, like, when you get your EIN number, because people been asking me, can I go to the bank? I mean, not me, but can people go to the bank just with their EIN number and open up, or they have to go further than the EIN number when they start in their business? Can they just use the EIN number?
You need either articles of organization or a corporation from the state, or you're going to need some sort of trust intention.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, So L. Hey, So L, I'm going to be talking to you next week. You always email me. And then the guy, I'm down to the program. But anyway, he said everybody out there, peace and love. And so I'll let you take the next call, right? Sometimes the phone is backed up. So I came on last night, last week. Well, I know it was technical difficulty, so I said, I'll catch you on the next call. Well, anyway, so L, I'm gonna let you take the next caller. All right.
I appreciate you,
my
man.
brother.
Love you too, man. Have a great night. Have a great week.
All right, well, you too now.
Blessing. All right, peace.
Same to you.
The next caller, 216-9129. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from? 216-9129. 91 with the 29. 216-912-Y. Yeah. What you doing? Got the phone in your pocket? I'm out of here. What's up? I'll come back to you, 216. I don't know. Maybe I caught you off guard. We got next caller. Man, this look like my brother. This like my brother Mello. My brother Mello Bay.
Man, you already know. Indeed.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, you got it, bro. You got it, man. I'm just more in tune, taking more time, like you said, bro, man. You gotta take time out. Whatever you doing, like just everybody just remember, we get the same 24 hours in the day. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. You know what I'm saying, and do, you know what I mean, all due respect to the fiscal year or whatnot, and we all know our information about our history and different things about how the calendar was added, 586 days, yada yada, and so forth, and different things was already put forth, and kind of, as you want to say, recreated or somewhat, put a spin on. So, besides that, we just need to start to actually take time out and invest, man. I mean, every time like you said, when you take time out to just put like that half an hour or that hour or so, go in on your downtime, that's your investment for your estate. That's your investment for your inheritance. That's the investment that you're securing, you know what I'm saying, until you can actually fully, completely secure it, you know what I'm saying, and learn about different devices on how to, get cost reduction, transfers and, and just actually really converting your energy back into the proper position where it should be to change your condition. So, I don't really have a New Year's resolution, so to speak, but I do have a reality, I would say a reality recreation or, a reality definitely total re-altering for being more in the controller seat. You know what I'm saying? Being more the controller of everything. Being more thankful step by step. Giving thanks for the food, the nutrients, and the proteins that's within the food that gives you that God-like energy to convert something into something. You see what I'm saying? So giving more thanks for the things that make other components go to create a whole and a body, you know what I'm saying, and make those neurons fire back and forth so you can come up with those God-like thoughts and start to create and jump into your creativity mode and stay true to your creatorship. You know what I'm saying? We all in the contract, whether we acknowledge it or not. We co-creators, signing on the dotted line with the creator. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely what it is. I'm giving more thanks genuinely, you know what I'm saying, daily, bro. And to say this, that I definitely give thanks, you know what I'm saying, down from the creator to the ancestors, to the forefathers and the forerunners, and you know what I'm saying, all the movement and the activists and the brothers and sisters who have now reached or arrived to the level yet of securing their states. I give thanks still, and also to you, brother, you know what I'm saying, to you, the brother Sharif, you know what I'm saying, the big brother, you know what I'm saying, the hard worker, the grizzly, you know what I'm saying, is always on his grizzly. Yusuf, you know what I'm saying, because I've been tuned in for a while, and I got notes upon notes upon notes. So like you said, to be honest, to bear witness, it is a lot of brothers out here I know been tuned in, family been tuned in for a while. They got notes upon notes when you was back there doing the vault and everything else, bro. So to be real with it, it's time to apply, you know what I'm saying, so we can go ahead and get and receive those results. There's one thing about being worried about winning or losing. You got to get the results anyway, and that's what we got to do, bro. We got to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, be willing and ready to get those results. You know, we can improve as we go. So definitely, I appreciate you, bro.
I definitely want, to put it in everyone's ear though, is that we need to think about: are we afraid of success? Like that definitely needs to be a thought. Are we afraid of success? Am I afraid of success? Why would I be afraid of success? Well, I don't know what success is like. I know what this is like, but I don't know what success is like. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm going to fail. I don't know if I'm going to mess it up and then go from being successful to being broke again, and everybody's going to see me and I'm going to look like a da-da-da. There are a lot of different aspects that go into potentially being afraid of success. And I think that fear that's not understood is what's holding a lot of us back from actually making moves with information. And I want to say that, you know, we all make mistakes. We always going to fail. But the biggest thing I think that will help separate you from all others is I don't care what anybody thinks about me. Simply because if I was supposed to know what you were thinking, I'd be able to read your mind. The fact that I can't read your mind, I'm not supposed to, so therefore it's none of my business. Especially your thoughts about me is not going to affect my money, what I'm being able to give to my children, and so on and so forth. And if there are negative thoughts about me and how I'm behaving and demonstrating here on this earth in the flesh, then maybe I don't particularly need to be around you in the first place. Some people just don't mesh, you know, don't mix well together and stuff like that. And I think our concern with what other people think about us, what they're going to say, so on and so forth, you know, contributes to that fear of success or fear of failure as well. So there's two sides to it. So I just want to add that. But, yeah, I mean, I like what you're saying. I'm really digging what you're saying right now, family. It's really hitting me right now. I appreciate you.
Indeed, man. You know, to the core. It's to the core more. You know what I'm saying? Indeed, man. But yeah, but that's just what it is, bro. It's trying to put this thing on the plane of manifest. You know what I mean? It's the 3 steps. You know what I'm saying? Everything starts in thought. We all know that. So by the power of thought, let's go ahead and manifest and put it down on paper. You know, actually put it on a plane, a physical plane, and then start to, like you said, formulate, you know what I'm saying, that thing, and invest time by time minute. It don't matter if it's 15 to 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Just put your potential down into it, record it, document it. You know, actually what we're doing is actually capturing energy and putting it into motion. You know what I'm saying? Emotion, you know, we're putting it into motion. So that's my thing, bro. And then you know you definitely gonna be hearing a lot from me because what I've been doing been within the confines, you know, going in, jotting down, watching this, reading this, checking out the cameras, you know, how to maneuver with it, what I want to set up. I got children, you know, how many I want to set, how I want to set the trust up. Do I want the indenture to be in a way to where, you know, I don't want anybody to, you know what I'm saying, mishandle something, how I want to set it up. So I got a lot of things that I want to put in place, you know what I'm saying. And I need some devices. So that's just definitely what it is. I just been going in and reading on the living trust. I know it's public information, but at the same time, I know that I'll be more abreast and familiar with the same way when I get reintroduced into the private. So it's just what that is. I know what it is. You know, you got to read the case law. You got to check out this. You got to do it, man. I mean, you got to do it. And think about it with me, man. I'm just really, my energy is into it. I'm interested. I'm willing to secure my existence and my inheritance for my heirs, for their estate. You know, that's how the wealthy do it. You know, and wealthy people, and you really can't be mad at a lot of wealthy people, especially the ones who ain't just really getting off the backs of the people. But you can't really be mad at a lot of wealthy people who don't share their wealth with a lot of people who are within, you know, not that reach and not that leverage of, you know what I'm saying, status. Because people who don't have that, never had that, what are they going to do when you give it to them? Hurt themselves, possibly. Hurt someone else. So we got to understand and understand the level of information that we're obtaining and how powerful it is and the content of it. This is no joke. Don't sit around the line joking around. It's time to change the condition. You know, that's just what it is. That's just what it is, you know. Watch the words you speak. Tones have frequencies and vibrations when you're choosing the proper word. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to convey, you know what I'm saying, negative connotations when we mean it differently. So be very choiceful and wise of the words that's being chosen. You know what I'm saying? Frequency and energy is real. So it's just what it is, man. It's really time to apply the sciences, have more respect for them, and abide by it like we know we're supposed to. This is what governs our existence. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? So, concrete with it. I'm going to get back to the music in a minute. I'm going to get a chance, but right now, You know, we all over the place pretty much. we looking at, we looking at contract. We still studying. We got the rights. We got the Constitution. We got the indigenous rights. We got we just here now. So it is what it is. We'll get to it though. It's time within time. So I ain't gonna hold up the line though. So glad to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? We also gonna do something too. March 20th, man, when the actual equinox and all that take place in alignment. So gotta do something for that. So
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the equinox. The spring equinox you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna be moonwalking.
Right. You might want to start adding some of that astrology in with mix that astrology law in, and you know what I'm saying, and part a little bit in with the law. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of individuals out there that, like to go by those universal laws too. So they need to know, like, honestly, on a spiritual level, awareness level, you should be in tune with spiritual laws and then learn how to apply them down through commerce and down here on this plane. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, but
crazy. That's crazy.
People
talking about law.
My people don't like to hear me talking about them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's cool. I'm talking about somebody else. I get to talk about them. It's like, man, who is you? But
True.
I feel like, not that I don't, obviously, if you can tell, if you can hear, I'm into that stuff. It's just like, I'm trying to, man, it's hard to really choose what angle to come at this stuff with. But I feel like the foundation is how we doing business. We've been in commerce since we bought our first piece of candy with that $1 that we got from, Gram or whatever. And I think, that's just where I stick, and I'm going to stay with that. But, obviously, I stand on the shoulders of giants, every day. And with that being said, like, contract law, and trust law is a reduction of natural law anyway.
Right.
So, it is what it is. My thing is we commercial slaves, man, all over. Not just in the United States, man. People look like me, look like you, all over the world, man. In the Bahamas, in the Cayman Islands, in the south of France, in Istanbul, Turkey. You know what I mean? In Germany, there's a lot of different spots where, in Amsterdam, there's a lot of different spots where the predominant majority numbers.
Wow.
The disenfranchised and the poor are us, man. Look, people, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then if it's not that, then you go to some spots, and the disproportionate is just those people who are darker. The darker blood. Like, it's terrible. But, I don't know. I see myself, I see my auntie, my grandmama, a lot of different family members. My brother, my uncle, my great uncle, and a lot of different people that I see that, every day, and it's just like, man, I can't just chill. I can't just chill. And then, you can talk about the hood all day, but then go over there and there's a trailer. And that's why, what the dope thing I thought was about Eminem, because he showed the white hood, or the so-called white hood.
True. True.
And it's just as bad if it's, not in some cases worse going down over there. So we all slaves, man, economically. It's a big mystified type of weird projection of all types of other stuff. But bottom line, it's commercial slavery, man. And that's what I'm trying to hit that as hard as I can, when I can, for as long as I can.
You got to do it. You got to do a show on that. So you should do it. You should do a show on that, man. You should actually do a show on that economic slavery, man. Like, just go ahead and break it down. That way, individuals can recognize where about they at, and they can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, be more familiar, and I can identify with that. So, yeah, I believe you should do one on that, man. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
That'll definitely work. And then, you know what? Just to think about it, you know, I was flipping through some information, and then I ran up on it. It was like one of these letters, and the letters I got from one of these brothers. You know the brothers more whatnot. So I was looking at one of these letters, and it was from the prophet, and it said, freeing the people from economical slavery. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, this is real. If this was acknowledged in the early 1900s, I mean, come on, man. I mean, look where we at. I feel what you're saying. All around the globe, all around the diaspora, it's a form of slavery being, you know what I'm saying, implemented and shown. So,
hey, and it'd be like back then it was sharecropping. Oh, you working on land that you don't own, that you don't have any equity in that land. You sharecropping right now. We working for companies we don't own, that our families don't own, that we have. You know, if I got a job, I'm a CEO. There's no equity in that position because I cannot guarantee that position to my son. Like that's in a contract, like yo, no matter what, when I'm stepping down, my son, my daughter are gonna be the CEO, and none of y'all say something right now. Say something. You can't do that in corporate America. It's still sharecropping. Right. It's still sharecropping.
You definitely right.
It's like,
you're
man,
definitely right. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I like the place. Don't get me wrong. The so-called supervisor or whatnot, the all right, brother, cool dude. But the thing about it is, my thing is, he has no part, so-called, in, quote-unquote ownership or controllership within this corporation. He's been here for the longest. He's a good dude. He got good energy. He'll even give you breaks when need. But at the same time, the brother has no ownership within this place. And the thing about it is, they work him like a dog and different things he do. He just take it, and he had the position here a minute. And my thing is, I'm like, this is the type of thing that I must avoid. I got to get this. What really drives me to secure my stake even more when you see brothers like this on the job, at the construct. You know what I'm saying? We have nothing in it, bro. No percentage or nothing. If this company would say, listen, I'm going to show you how to learn a trade, and also on top of that, we're going to bring you part in on this, that would be different. But like you said, bro, same thing. It's the same thing here. The same thing. And it's sad. And we're giving out God-given creative energy away. They're sucking us dry. We got for what? 401k and retirement, rocking chair money? Come on, man. Stop playing. Ain't nobody waiting on Social Security. That's a welfare move. Stop playing games. It's not even honorable, really, to be honest. I would like to be my children and my heirs to honor me by saying, you know what, my father really did good when he set up the LLC, that family business, and he put it in a trust and protected it. And then now we're able to take care of our social affairs and our daily moves and needs and different things we need to carry this thing on. I really appreciate my father. I honor him for that. I really didn't know what he was doing at the time because I couldn't grasp the concept. But when he showed me how to be a trustee and he showed me the benefits and responsibilities of a fiduciary, how to handle the responsibility, how to keep the trust, you know what I mean? I learned about offshore sets, you know what I'm saying? Different things. You know, it's like your people will thank you in the end, man. Really. You know, and that's where we got to keep the vision and the focal point at. You know, what is your true divine purpose for being here? Securing your estate if you do nothing else. You know, but that's just what it is. So I give thanks, man. I'm thankful, bro. I'm thankful today. I'm thankful tonight. You know what I'm saying? I really mean, we all going through some. I mean, I continue to going through some. But I'm able to have this conversation with brothers daily, chop them up in a few minutes, change their condition just by giving them the power of the thought of what it is. A few information, some links, give them a number, tell them check this out, do this, check into it for real. We can do that. You know, some of us ain't really got the drive to do that, but you know what I'm saying, you got to develop it. You know, your level of interest really conveys the true value. how much are you really interested in it? That shows the true value, man. That's real. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you, bro. I'm with you. I'm gonna be in a minute, man. We really get secured, man. Just really I'm gonna stop out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna really come through, bro, and give thanks, man, because I've been with you for a minute, man. I'm just being honest. I've been here. I've been with you for a minute. On a lot of shows. You know what I'm saying? Diligently, faithfully. You know what I'm saying? That's just really what it is. I don't have time to waste my time, and definitely don't have time to waste nobody else's. You know what I'm saying? You put in work, family. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know that. So, it is what it is, man. Keep creating, remain in the creatorship. You know what I'm saying? The capacity that you in, keep administrating. You know what I'm saying? Remain that trustee. You know what I mean? Stay humble at all costs. You know what I'm saying? No arguing with no one, no confrontation. You know what I'm saying? Controlling everything, but owning nothing. You know what I'm saying? And just definitely, man, operating with the true wealth. Not no debt of the notes. Real assets. Jewels. You know what I'm saying? Precious metals. Noble money. That's what it is, though. That's what it is, baby. We're in a minute, though. We're going to touch bases, though, man. I don't want to hold the show, but, you know what I mean? I might hit you up, too. You know what I'm saying? Mano a mano, you know what I'm saying, on the other side, just trying to get the pesos together, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. And, you know what I'm saying, everything all, you know what I'm saying, organized and put in the proper place. So that's just definitely.
I got you, man.
And
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you being down for this long, for so long. I know you've been down since the ball days. So, honors and thanks goes out to you, man. And, keep moving. And, you're speaking a lot of truth this evening, man.
So,
pretty inspirational. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for adding to the platform.
Respect.
Appreciate you being you, man. Love you. Great year. Fiscal.
Yes,
let's do this, man. Let's do this dance.
Indeed.
Thanks, man. I'll holler at you, man. I'll see you next week, right?
Yes, sir. Indeed. You already know, brother. You already know, man. Prosperity, reciprocity, respect. You know what I'm saying? We out. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the gods, man. Peace.
Appreciate you. Peace.
Indeed.
There we go. It's working. We almost out of time, man. But I love it when we have good conversation. Look, 216-9129. I'm going to try you one more time. You out here? 216? Peace? That's a 9? That's what's up. I want to holler at Auntie Yvette. Anyways, peace. It's Yvette.
What's the deal, Sot out? Peace, prosperity, health, and happiness for the 2018. I was listening to your show last week, and I gave up at 8:45 last week, but I said that's all right. I got 2 things for you tonight, and I want you to hear this clearly, and this is for the kings and queens. If people are doubting how far you'll go so far that you can't even hear them anymore. That's one. And sometimes it's not the people that change, it's the mask that falls off. Our people are not scared to be prosperous. They're scared because they're worried about what their friends, their family, and their boys or their homegirls going to say. I tell people this, and it's not to be mean or malicious. I don't care what you got to say. Your opinion really doesn't matter because at the end of the day, they'll have my affairs, my family, and my children to take care of. If your opinion meant so much to me, I probably would have used it, but after you analyze some opinions, it's really not proactive, is not constructive, and in most cases, people tear you down thinking they're giving you constructive criticism. You said the right thing tonight. The community, if they're scared to be wealthy, if they're scared to progress, that's on them. You don't stop being scared to go to the next level. You don't worry about people's opinions, because at the end of the day, it's just that, an opinion. It doesn't hold any real weight, because when you give valuable opinions, you don't give them. You hold them and value them yourself. And that's what I'm learning with people. I learned that very well last year. And after I started running with my brother in the community, I always tell my brother, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. From the time my brother's phone got turned off, nobody's reached out to look for him or check on him. And this is a dude, whether you were up or down, sick, broken foot, broken leg, whatever, he was there. Running up and down, doing your errands, taking care of whatever. See, I held my brother down, and I'm going to continue to hold my brother down because, like I said, we coming up in the ranks. We a little behind financial-wise, but we not going to stay there. See, the thing was, where we were 6 months ago is not where we at now. And I try to tell people, when you get tired of being the commercial slave and giving 40% of your money to health care, taxes, insurance, and everything else, you're going to wake up and say, you know what, we can't do this for nobody else. We need to do this for self. So you got the right concept. If people call on your lines or send you negative emails, you know what, shut it down. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. And their opinions, their thoughts, their criticism, it didn't hold any weight anyhow. You need to check yourself, and you need to evaluate before you spit it out at somebody else. Don't worry about it. This your blessed year. You're going to be fine. Like you said, when people have hidden motives and their spirit and their heart is not right, they deceive people. They get what they can for that moment, because it don't last forever. And I tell people, karma is something else, especially with the ancestors involved. See, you might cheat people. You might deceive people. You might steal from people. You might even fraudulently do stuff to them. But it catches back up. It's the karma and it's the ancestors. They always step in at the right time. So you continue to do the right thing. Because I guarantee you, if you thought 2017 blew your mind, wait till 2018. That is going to be the ultimate blow your mind. Trust me on that, Brother Saltel. You just keep doing the right thing. Let the community come out and do what they got to do. I guarantee you're going to have a whole new following of people from all different backgrounds. It don't matter whether Christians, Jews, whatever, but it's going to be mostly our people. Whatever you do, just pull them and make sure they know this is for them. This is not about you getting extra. It's not about you lying in your pockets. It's about us coming together as a people. And if our people really want to help one another, they need to stop buying all this expensive designer stuff that doesn't really put back into our communities and start investing in ourselves. Because if you get 20 of us and we all kick in $2,000 each, we could get a little small mortgage and everybody could get a little piece off of that mortgage. But our people still have to get past that crab mentality. Once we get past that, we're going to be all right. Brother Saul L., you keep doing right. You be blessed. Peace to the community. Peace to the kings and queens.
Appreciate you, Yvette. Have a great week, and I always appreciate your words. So thank you.
I appreciate you too. Thank you for the jewels.
All right. Peace and blessings, sister.
Peace.
Last caller. This is it, y'all. We streaming. If whoever fell, people falling off, I saw it. Can't call back in. That's what Blog Talk does. They call it back in and say ain't no show scheduled, but they know they just fell off from the show. What happens when we streaming and stuff. So I apologize. I'm sorry. Last caller though, and I'm out. 872-5842. 872-5842. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, brother Sot? This is Raquel out of Chicago. It's been a while since I tuned in to the show. Have been going through a lot of things, man. And hearing the show today, hearing the callers that I've heard in the past, man, I just want to say peace and blessings to everybody. And Happy New Year to everybody. And I'm ready to move forward, man. I've just been thinking a lot since I've been absent from the show and mentally trying to prepare myself for this upcoming year and forget about everything that's been going on in the past with me, man. Like you said earlier, it's time to allow myself to be assistant and stop thinking I could do everything by myself, because at the end of the day, we've all had help, getting to where we are now, and I'm ready to receive your help, brother, and your knowledge, and I'm definitely ready to build in the private with you, man, because just hearing the voice and the people that you are inspiring, man, it's beautiful, man. Making me feel some type of way, man. So I'm ready to step my game up, man, and stop being this financial slave that I've been doing for the last several years, man. Make some power moves to protect me and my family and my people. So I definitely want to do some consulting with you.
Sounds good, man. That's always a good thing. Definitely. I mean, in the private, you can hit me up. You can email me. The email address is just shoot me an email. We can get started, get moving right away. But other than that, man, it's good to hear. I mean, we definitely need help. We always have mentors, and I think the school system kind of messed it up because back in the day there was apprenticeship. Mm-hmm. Back in the day with martial arts and stuff, you kind of had to prove yourself for the teacher to take you on and teach you the mastery arts or whatever, whether that's blacksmithing or making wares or fashions or something like that. I think getting back to the creativity of ourselves and starting just getting off on the right foot. So I would love actually, and be honest, to help you move forward with that, man. So I appreciate it. I'm glad you came back. You checking out the show again.
Yeah,
appreciate
man. I couldn't stray too far away, man. Y'all have always gave me some great knowledge, man. So I definitely just want to build with you, man, and be looking forward to seeing the email from me tomorrow, most definitely, because I set up everything that I needed to do. So just appreciate all the offers you've extended towards me in the past, man.
All right, yeah, no problem. My pleasure. I look forward to hearing from you tomorrow, man. So,
all right, love, brother. Peace.
Let's get moving. Yeah, love. Peace. Peace to the guys. That's it, y'all. We're going to end the show here. I know we got more callers. It's only not that many. I love you. Y'all my people. First show of the fiscal year 2018. I hope your fiscal year came in great. Mine did. If it wasn't that bad, I'm sprinkling you with greatness that I had. New year, new mind state. New mindset, new mind state. Not necessarily new me, new you. Whatever. I don't know. You can say what you want. I don't like that. New reality. How about that? New experiences. New way of thinking, new way of interacting with myself, in my own mind, the thoughts that I entertain, positive, more than negative, especially the negative thoughts that I think about myself. You can't do it. You're going to mess up. You're going to embarrass yourself. They're going to laugh at you. Everything that you've done this far, you're going to throw it away once they see that you can't do it, once you see that you can't do it. All these things in my mind, I'm just going to entertain less of them. And I pray, hope, trust, and wish the same thing for you. I admit my flaws so that you can be cool admitting yours. And in this way, we grow. So as I'm growing and I make my new commercial mindset, my new commercial reality, my new mind state, period, as ultimately will come from me, go out, and come back to me in the same vibration of positive frequency, because that's what I'm looking for. And that's what I'm looking for you. No matter what it is, we got to control our mind state first. Before we can begin to control our actions, control our realities, our finances, our estates, so on and so forth. And with that being said, I suggest that you make a resolution, at least one, to better something in your life in a particular way. And when you fall down, and when you don't do it, or you forget, or the day gets busy and it gets away from you, don't give up. So what? Keep it moving. Consistency beats all that stuff. And at the end of the fiscal year, if you can say, well, I handled my business, what I said, 200 days out of 365, that's more than half, that's a good start. Right? Next year, let's go for 201. Either way, let's move forward. I'm going to start a business, no matter how large it is. And I'm going to look at the people or the things that are most important to me in my life to give me inspiration. What I want. And I got to grind like most won't so I can live like most can't. And I trust that I've extended a portion of that mind state to you. That belief in yourself, because I believe in myself and I believe in you. I appreciate you more than you know, and I know that you deserve better, because if you don't, then I don't. So with that being said, it doesn't matter how small the business is, make the move. It doesn't matter how little money you have. No matter what it is, if you put it with good intention and noble intentions and a noble mind state to create more for the benefit of you as well as others, and you let that move, whether it's energy, money, whatever it is, you let that move with those intentions and just let it go. You will be surprised what comes back. And that's me, so L, and I promise you, if no one else told you, you're worth it, you deserve it, and so do the people around you. And even on your worst days, you get those. Because sometimes it rains outside, sometimes there's hurricanes, sometimes volcanoes erupt. It's only a part of the natural law. We just don't do it all the time. More sunshine, less rain. So if you need help starting your business, getting your business credit popping, you want to transition into private, business trust, whatever, email me, admin@welcometothefoundation.com. Let's figure it out. Let's negotiate. Let's have a meeting of the minds. Because I'm with you and I believe in you. And I believe this is your year. Welcome to thefoundation.com. Sign up for the email list. You ain't got to do nothing. Just put your email in there and just click it. Actually, you might have to go to your email and click on the email saying that you agree twice, I guess. But that's about it. There's a lot of information on welcome to thefoundation.com. There's a PDF section. but it pales in comparison to highfrequencyradionetwork.com. Y'all should go there and check it out. Plethora of information. And, I, So L, can only hope and pray one day that, I'm doing High Frequency Radio Network a solid injustice in this work. You know what I mean? Sometimes you never know. I love y'all, though. Y'all have a great week. Start something new. Try something. Why not? You try something, stick to it long enough, do something. Let's change some patterns. And let's do it together. So, I appreciate you, as I always do. Show love to yourself. Show love to those around you. And, have a wonderful week. Hope to see you next time here on the foundation, here on High Frequency Radio Network. As long as there ain't no problems, you know what I mean? Like last week. But yeah, y'all enjoy yourself, definitely. Show yourself some love. Take care of yourself, take care of others, and, catch you here next time. Peace to God, y'all.
Doing this thing all the way live. High Frequency Radio.